Back again for another review on another piece of equipment that I've acquired. This time it is for the GoPro, and as you would have recently seen if you've been following my videos, I purchased the GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition, which films in 4K resolution. And these cameras are fantastic, except for I am filming for long periods of time, usually when I go out with a GoPro. So what I would like was a bit more of a battery life. I've got big SD cards for them, which can shoot up to a couple of hours, but usually by the time that the cards are only maybe halfway full, the battery is depleting rather rapidly. So I purchased myself the Battery Backpac for GoPro, which is the latest release in the battery backpacks. There have been a couple other versions, I believe. This one is suitable for the Hero 4, but will also work with the Hero 3 and 3 Plus. And the difference between the Hero 3 and 3 Plus backpack to this is they've claimed that they've got 15% extra battery life. So for the sake of, I think it was an extra $20, I thought I'd risk it and I would get myself the Hero 4 one. So today we're unboxing and we're going to plug it in, and I'll show you why I bought it and how I'm going to use it, but also we'll have a look at the build quality to make sure everything works well. Alright, well, let's get unboxing. Okay, the battery backpack comes in a nice GoPro casing. All their casings are rather nice. There's a fair bit of plastic down here for such a small device, but that's part of the appearance, I guess. So we'll start from sliding off. We've got little peel tabs here on the side, which I might just slice open, I reckon. There's my little knife. Okay. There we go. One. And two. Okay. Top slides straight off. And then plastic tab up the top, that slides out like that. We've got a little black cardboard box, which probably has a bunch of goodies inside it. Knowing GoPro, out comes the backpack. So sit the packing aside. So there's the little backpack there. So now the initial view of it, the construction seems just as solid as the actual GoPro itself. We'll do another small close-up in a minute, and I'll go through all the buttons and the features. So let's unpack the little box here. I'll just set that aside. Another important, make sure everything's updated with all the latest firmware. Learn more about GoPro products. A rather large instruction book. And a few little goodies here. So we've got a GoPro charging cable. A little case, just in case you don't want to be carrying it attached to your GoPro at all times. Backpack and another backpack. So we've got this one's the standard back door, the waterproof one, up to 40 meters. And this is the non-waterproof skeleton door, so that has little slots on either side allowing you to charge. So that's most likely the one that I'm going to be using. Okay, and that last little bit's just another little joiner. Alright then, well, I think we need to attach the backpack and see what it does. Alright, so we've got the Hero 4 and we've got the Battery Backpac here. To connect these two together, it's really easy. On the GoPro there's this little channel on the side there, you can see that. And on the backpack there's this little hook just over here. And what happens is they just hook into each other. And then if I spin the unit around, you'll be able to see that plug lines up with a little slot on the back of the GoPro. And then just with a tiny bit of pressure, that pops into each other. And you can see the profile is just under half of what the depth of the GoPro is. It's probably about 10 millimeters. Now on that same side, you'll see that besides the micro USB, or sorry, the HDMI, we've still got the mini USBs here. But now we've got two of them. So the first one is in the GoPro itself, and the second one is on the backpack. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to use the two USBs at the one time with the GoPro, which is what I need for my upcoming project. So if I get my little USB cable here, and if I plug in the GoPro USB charger that came with the backpack, and then if I plug in to the backpack itself, okay, what happens is the charging light on the front of the GoPro comes on, but also the backpack there. So it's charging the GoPro battery and the backpack battery at the same time. And this also lets me use this little contraption that I bought. And what this is, it's a 3.5mm audio jack to the mini USB, and it is super flexible, super duper flexible. And I got this from a website called, I think it was called Prima Mela online, and it was like $6 Aussie. So I'm just going to unplug this backpack, and I'm going to put aside the GoPro charging cable that I received and get one that I bought, which is a highly flexible cable, really highly flexible, with the same connection on the ends. So I can plug that straight into the backpack, which plugs in a lot easier, and then I can plug in the 3.5mm audio jack. So now I can have two really flexible cables, have external microphone attached to this, which I'm going to be using, which is the Rode SmartLav Plus that I'm currently recording on now. You can check out my video for that. But I can also be charging the unit at the same time. So then the only thing that limits the recording is the size of your memory card, and that is absolutely amazing, because the only other way to do this, let me unplug this and unplug the charging. So if I put that aside, and if I didn't have the backpack, which I'll just take off now and just sit to one side, if I didn't have the backpack, I would have to use the GoPro equivalent of those cables, which is this big chunky thing that has the mini USB. It's got 3 RCAs. It's the 3.5mm microphone cable, and it's got the mini USB female side to plug your charger into, and then that would have to plug into the side. And as you can see, that there is really stiff. So, and for some people this would work perfectly, but this costs about $50. The flexible cable I got, which has one of those little retractable features, along with the little microphone cable, which I've dropped somewhere. Here it is, the little microphone cable. They cost me probably about $15 together. So for a lot more flexibility, you can get those two together, and the recording quality isn't lost through this. A lot of people say it's lost, but I did a little bit of a comparison test where I was talking through the microphone on the road, and yeah, it doesn't get lost at all. I was recording through the microphone, through that cable, then unplugged it, did the GoPro test, then plugged that in, and it stayed the same throughout both cable connections. So that's just a little extra to this review. But as for the backpack, we can plug the backpack back in. Now let's have a look at those little skeleton doors that we've got. For the Battery Backpac doors, we've got the two options. That's the skeleton one there, which has the cutout at the back, as well as one on both sides. This would be the same door that they use for the LCD backpack, so you can use the touch screen. This is the fully waterproof one, which has no cutouts along any of the sides, but it does have the button to use with the button on the backpack, which I'm still yet to find out what that does. What that does, that's easy. You just hit the button, and then, let me find it, hit the button, and then there's this little LCD down there, and it tells you, if I hold that, it tells you how much battery's in there. You can just see that. So it's saying it's empty at the moment. And so that's really easy. So these attach by taking your original door off your GoPro casing and sliding it on. So it's got this little metal bar, the two clips that pulls out, and then, or the original pulls out, and then you can put this one back on. I haven't got any genuine GoPro casings just yet. I've got a couple of cheapy ones that I bought just for the meantime. They cost me like $10 or something, but these doors and these casings don't fit. I've already found that one out. Just did a little test just then, and yeah, it doesn't work. So I'll have to get myself at least one genuine GoPro case to use with these Battery Backpac doors. But besides that, that is that's everything that the backpack shows. It's really easy to open up and plug back in. Yeah, it says here on the inside, the model number is ABPAK-401, 3.8 volts, and it's 1240 milliamp hours. Just remember that the genuine GoPro products probably are better to use with the GoPro, as it might void any warranty. But also, you don't know what any third party has done with the quality, especially when it comes to something that plugs in like that, like a backpack. You don't want cheapy batteries burning out on you or something like that when you're in the middle of trying to capture some good footage. So that covers everything to do with the Battery Backpac. I hope you enjoyed this review, and please remember to like, share and subscribe, and check out any of my other videos or ask me any questions about anything. I'll be more than happy to respond to everybody that messages. Alright then, you all have a good day, and see you all next time. See ya.